Hello and welcome to your Broken Galaxy. I am Broken, and today I'm going to be doing the 5th fight of the first round of my 128 Star Wars character versus tournament. And it is between Jyn Erso and Malakili. For those of you who can't tell from the thumbnail, which probably most of you can, Malakili is the Rancor keeper that was employed by Jabba the Hutt. So, a 16-year-old Jyn Erso is on the run, and she ends up going to Tatooine to hide out, because of course she does. It seems like this tiny, underpopulated world is an absolute magnet for galaxy-changing events. And while she is there, she ends up in Jabba's palace, just paying for a place to sleep and lay low. Jyn walks the halls after everyone has gone to sleep, and she ends up stumbling across the gate to the Rancor pit. She visits it every night for a week, trying to get a glimpse of the beast. She sees and hears how it is treated, and eventually she comes to have great sympathy for him. One night, she decides she is going to release the beast from the cage, a beast she lovingly calls McAllister. So she sneaks down and opens the tiny human-sized door to get in and figure out how to get McAllister out. But unfortunately for her, sleeping on the ground in a drunken stupor is the fit and muscled Malakili. Due to his taste for strong drink, he would end up getting a beer gut by the time of Return of the Jedi, but he is in his prime now. He rouses and sees Jyn and says, "Oh, girl, give me another drink." And Jyn says, sure. She goes to the nearby drink dispensary, and instead of getting a cooled mug of Teresian ale, she ends up getting a boiling hot mug of Mustafarian volcano wine. She brings it to Malakili, and he says, "Thank you, lass. You're a good kid. Let me know if you ever need anything." And Jyn says, "I need this!" She kicks him in the groin as hard as she can muster, and after he bends over in agonizing pain, she smashes the mug on his face. "What in the world was that for?" he asks. "You're a brute and a tyrant. You've let McAllister practically starve in there." "Oh my gosh, it burns," he says. "I've come to let him go," Jyn tells him. "Oh my gosh, I think I need to go to the doctor," Malakili says, with tears noticeably starting to fall from his eyes. "You can't stop me," Jyn yells at him. "Oh gosh, oh no," he says before vomiting from the intense pain he was going through. "Girl, what are you talking about? I love the Rancor. I'm the only reason he's still alive." "Liar," she says before grabbing a rock from the ground and hurtling it as hard as she could at his badly burned face. It struck him and knocked out a tooth. "Oh gosh, oh why?" Malakili says. "Give me the key," Jyn demands. "Take it, just stop hurting me," Malakili says, half crying. After snatching the key from his hand, she slaps him in the face and then stomps on his foot. "Oh, God!" he says in pain. Jyn goes to the door and unlocks it. She can see that McAllister was there watching the entire thing. "I'm here to rescue you, McAllister," Jyn says. The beast looks at the crying, badly burned, and bleeding man, Malakili. And back to Jyn. "You're free," she says. The Rancor grabs her in his mightiest claw and devours her whole, before putting his hand through the human-sized gate to pat Malakili on his back in an effort to comfort him. Malakili recovers from his wounds, but he is forever scarred on the left side of his face from the boiling drink. So there you have it, Malakili and Jyn Erso. Malakili advancing to the second round with a surprise help from McAllister, our favorite Rancor. Sometimes the best things to do in a combat situation is just cry on the ground, I guess. Maybe not. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to support the channel, please check in the links below. I do have a Patreon, and if you sign up for my Patreon, you can vote on who wins in this versus tournament. The first 8 fights are already set, but in probably about a week from when this video goes live, I'm going to send out a poll on Patreon to everyone who's signed up, and they get a vote on the next 8 fights. When that one's done, I'll do the next poll for the next date after that. That's pretty much it for today, though. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that garbage.